So here we are, all three of us setting up our hammocks. As you can see, it's in a horseshoe shape. There's myself, my dad, Gwyn 1947, and Tom from Tom's Backwoods. You see he's setting up a Xeno tarp over there. But the idea is to have a horseshoe shape with all our hammocks, and we're going to set up the fire in the middle, and hopefully the heat will reflect to all three of us. We're all going to set up our tarps for shelters in case it rains and to help reflect that heat. So my hammock set up. I need to go set up my tarp now, so we'll go do that and see how it looks afterwards. Alright, we got all the hammocks set up in a horseshoe shape along with our tarp shelters. So this is Gwyn 1947's bed for the night, and across the fire is Tom's. And over here is my bed for the night, using my Bushcraft USA 10x10 tarp and my Grand Trunk Skeeter Beater hammock. So as you can see, we've got the fire in the center of all of us, so hopefully the heat will radiate out and help keep all three of us warm tonight. Alright, now that we got camp set up, some food in our stomachs, we're going to go out and do a little hike here. And as we were driving up, we saw some overhangs and what looked to possibly be some caves up on these cliffs. So we're all going to hike up there and see what we can find. So let's get going and we'll see. On the walk up this hillside, going up to what looks like to be some caves, Dad found this antler laying on the hillside. 5-point, cool. Hey, we can use it as a grappling hook to do a zip line later.
550 cord. No, that stuff you were talking about.
Am steel, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can get an idea of how steep this is that we're climbing. Dad's using the antler he found to help gain traction getting up here. Oh man. Alright, I just made it up to the top. What looks to be these caves and overhangs, and right now it's just an overhang. Obviously some animals are living up here, but definitely a tough climb. That was literally almost straight up and down. We were pretty much on our hands and knees trying to get up this hill, but I'm up to the top waiting on Tom and Dad, and we're going to explore these things a little bit more, give you an idea where they're at. Slowly straight down. Somebody, or something I should say, made a nest up in that hole.
All these trees that bring pretty good size up here as well.
As we can see, all kinds of things are making nests and dens up here. Moon is finding herself back into one.
Amazing. They just keep piling that stuff up.
Yeah. I have no grip right here. And I'm going to end up falling.
Gotcha.
You okay?
Yep.
Yep, thank you. My rock. Just found some really cool icicles coming off the rock formations. And what's really cool is you get down to the ground and the water's catching on the branches and forming basically icicles on the ground. Well, it's starting to get a little bit later and we headed back to camp, and everybody kind of realized we're almost out of water, so we're taking a hike down to the stream. We've all got our water bottles, got our water filters, and we're going to fill up for the night so we can cook dinner and have ourselves some hot coffee tonight and in the morning. So we're just heading down. It's about a quarter-mile hike down to the stream, so we're going to get some water, head back up to camp, start processing more firewood for the night. Alright, we got our water, and we're going to head back up to camp now. Oh, here we are about 6:30 tonight, and we're all just kind of hanging out by the fire and realized it is snowing on us now. So we'll see what it does by morning. Well, here we are inside the hammock, getting ready to go to bed. It's snowing pretty hard outside now, and this is actually my first time sleeping in a hammock in the winter, so hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep, but we'll see. If not, I'll turn the cameras on later, and if I do get a good night's sleep, we'll see you in the morning. So hopefully good night, and we'll see you later. Good morning. Well, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're all starting to get up and move around. It was a pretty decent night in the hammock. Had a few cold spots, but that's because parts of my body would slide off the sleeping pad, and I would just have to adjust and move back onto the pad. But overall, I stayed warm for most of the night, and we're all getting up. Snowed on us a little bit last night, so most of our firewood is wet, so trying to get that going. But it was a good night. It's not bad sleeping in a hammock in the wintertime. So we'll see what today brings. A gift from Tom's Backwoods is this little soda can alcohol stove with stand. So he just showed me how to use it, and reheating my coffee over it to help burn up some of that alcohol. That's pretty cool. Well guys, we were gonna try to head up here and explore the backside of a new lake, but they have decided to close off the roads for the snow machines and cross-country skiers, so we weren't able to get up to the lake we saw on the map. So we're just basically calling it a weekend. We had a great time. We were able to sleep out of the hammocks and test that out, stay warm, and we were able to have a fire through the night and just spend some good quality time with friends and family, and that's what it's all about. So we're gonna throw in the towel and head home, but you know, I wanted to thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, go out and live. See you next time.